Well, the sheer number of people who are homeless is a challenge, and while this report notes that that number is increasing, it also notes an increased urgency in finding solutions, shelter, and housing. This year's point-in-time count by the Joint Office of Homeless Services found more than 5,200 people, a count that's widely recognized to be an undercount. The count also surveyed 2,000 of those people, finding more than 500 of them said the pandemic led them into homelessness.
Which is about half of our homelessness increase from 2019. It's kind of remarkable. We kind of suspected that there would be some impact, and that's with a lot of people who got rent assistance during COVID to stay housed.
The report also notes that 6,000 people were served in shelters, 4,500 people were moved into permanent housing, and 35,000 were prevented from becoming homeless last year.
You wouldn't see that by looking outside necessarily. And I think thinking about the inflow into houselessness, folks who are struggling because of inflation, because of rising rents, because of the pandemic.
The report notes in addition to the cost of living, a lack of behavioral health and substance abuse services is contributing to more people falling into homelessness, saying, quote, "You can empty the sink over and over again, but if the tap is still running, you're going to have a flood, and our tap is still running."
We need some accountability for the systems that are pushing people into homelessness and not helping them when they're still in housing.
Of the more than 4,000 people helped into housing last year, over 1,100 of them were funded by the Metro Supportive Housing Tax passed in 2020. More than 300 people were served in shelters with that money, and more than 9,000 people were prevented from being homeless in the first year of the estimated $250 million of tax money collected.
Any person's story of getting into housing is a success story, but of course we want to be pushing to be doing more, to be helping folks.
So in that survey that the report noted of 2,000 people, it found 9 out of 10 people they spoke with had been living in Multnomah County prior to becoming homeless. That means that they found most people are not moving from outside of Portland when they become homeless. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Brandon Thompson, KOIN 6 News.
Brandon, thank you. Homeless one